And action.
Hello, my name is Michael Jenkinson. In 2013 to 14 I trained here at Batley Girls High School as a PGC student and Schools Direct student in history.
And I'm Andy Dresser, and I also trained here in 2013 and 14 as a geography teacher.
Yeah, so we thought we'd just take a few moments just to discuss the mentor meetings that we had set up here at Batley Girls High School. As a trainee starting, it's obviously quite a stressful period of time, especially on the run-up. You know, you've got all these girls in front of you, or pupils as such really, and you sort of feel a bit anxious, a bit nervous. You're not 100% sure really what's going to happen, and sometimes you sort of do need that support a little bit.
Yeah, the one thing that you do get, and it's fantastic at the school, is a weekly support from your mentor, or learning mentors they call for the actual students, and bit of a go-to person, somebody that you can obviously go and see about any particular problem that you've got. And in the early stages there'll always be things that you'll be worried about, particularly with regards to dealing with behaviour, dealing with, like, so say it's things in front of classes that happen, in front of 30 kids that you're never used to, having to deal with lots and lots of people at once, and it can be quite daunting in the first few weeks, but you've got somebody there who supports you, gives you advice, and in the early stages takes a little bit of the heat off you as well.
Yes, and also responding to that, if that member of staff is unsure about certain things, it could be absolutely anything. They offered advice to us about who else in the school to go and see, such as like continuous professional development with certain members, such as the SENCO, head of department, ACTL, went to ACTL meetings a few times, and one or two various others.
One of the things as well is obviously in the early stages too, your subject knowledge, even though you might feel you've got a lot of it, is obviously an enormous amount that you have to cover. And it begins to be daunting at first to think that you need to know a lot of the subject sort of in and out, and you do need to know a lot of it. However, the support is there also from your mentor, from people around you in the department to help you obviously brush up on your subject knowledge. Obviously there'll always be things that you'll never be quite sure about, things that you might not have done at university or even in school, and it's a case of obviously over the course of that year while you're training, brushing up on your subject knowledge, and you get that support as part of the work you do with your mentor.
And also in line with that support as well, it's like with the NQT portfolios, you also have to produce one as a Schools Direct pupil or trainee, should I say. And our mentor, we both share the same mentor, our mentor respectively helped us develop, you know, tell us what to put in it, how to organise it, and that sort of advice and help, even with the professional aspects of like the Masters section of the Schools Direct, helped us massively to produce these really detailed, these very well educated, very well read essays, and also set us both up very, I have to say, set us both up very well for what is a very difficult NQT year. Yeah. I think I speak for both ourselves regarding our mentor, who was Amy Wilby, that towards the end of the year, Amy became more of a personal friend rather than just a professional colleague, especially in the humanities department, and she's opened various doors regarding career development, hasn't she, with pupils and teachers and colleagues alike.
Yeah, so obviously being somebody that you see every single day in the department, somebody you work with all the time, you do become close to people, and it's nice when you've got support of the department, as we do really well at this school. Everyone kind of works together to obviously improve each other, and it's something that's really good. And as I mentioned as well, the standards and evidence portfolio, when you first get hold of your standard sheet in the first early stages of your course, and you're panicking about how you're going to meet all the standards, and some of them seem quite scary early on that you have to try and meet. Once it's all been broken down a little bit and you have that advice from your mentor in terms of how you can evidence it, it becomes much easier. And that's one great thing about a mentor, is that they do give you advice on how you can meet standards, and they also put in place things that you can do in lessons which will allow you to meet them. So you're not expected to do all those things on your own, it's all things that you get through the support of your mentor, and also obviously working alongside them as hard as you can.